Alright guys, greetings, all of my subscribers, followers. I'm happy you've tuned in. And today I wanted to speak about a, a large concern of mine, and it's a larger and larger growing concern of mine as I start more and more of my own personal businesses. And it's that I think multi-level marketing, or as a blanket term, network marketing, is manipulative. And I understand this is going to be anecdotal. This is going to be my own personal experience from my own personal opinions. But I wholeheartedly believe this. And as you watch this video, I want you to know this isn't from someone who has a resentment towards multi-level. I used to be in multi-level marketing. I used to make a good amount of money from it, and I am going to go ahead and walk you guys through over the next 5 or 10 minutes how I have started to realize that once you have the resources or the small amount of money to then use the same distribution that those associations, corporations, or companies are using, you can then sell the exact same products that they're selling, except now you'll make a 5 times markup or a 10 times markup, because that little bag of chips that you're selling for whatever multi-level marketing MLM that you're in, you'll probably make, once you actually ascertain the points to how much actual American dollars that is, you will probably realize you're making about 50 cents per bag, or maybe $1 or $2 a sale. Now, if you would instead just go to the distributors themselves, and you may have to get a wholesale license to do this. That's why I do say you may need a small amount of money to do this, but it doesn't matter, because you would literally make 25% of the entire cost of a wholesale license, at least in my state, on your literal very first sale of anything higher than $5 to $10 to $15. I'm growing into my 20s now, and as I've started more and more online businesses, I think I'm starting to realize that MLMs, or multi-level marketing, is a scam. It's people manipulating the masses to create a skill or service in which there is no skill or service. It's simply a pyramid scheme where the actual sustenance, the actual economic sustenance of the business is to bring in more people. It's a pyramid scheme that is just shrouded, has a veil of product sales, so it's not illegal. And that's the real truth. However, I will admit this, I know about Vector, I know about, some people would say Herbalife is it is an MLM of some kind, but I don't think it's the conventional multi-level marketing business model. But irregardless, I would say all of these MLMs have one thing in common. They give you dog shit for how good you are, or they give you dog shit for what the actual profit margin of that product sale actually is. They're making like $5 or $10 on every product sale, and they're giving you about 50 cents or $1. When in reality, you could just get a wholesale license, and in most cases, if they're just selling t-shirts or coffee mugs with a logo, you don't need a wholesale. Wholesale licensings are for things like large-scale electronics. But anyway, or if you're selling protein or something like that, you don't need a wholesale license for any of those things. You would need a wholesale license for something like large electronic sales, something that would make you a profit margin of hundreds of dollars just for one single sale. And I think as you guys grow out of MLMs, even if you're making a great living, $1,000 or $2,000, you realize you can wholesale these electronics. You can wholesale these protein. You can go to a distributor, pharmaceutical distributors of protein. You can buy 30 1-pound bags for less than $500 or $1,000. So whenever you make a sale for Herbalife, you make about $1 to $3. If you make a sale of that exact same quantity of protein, you'll make $29.99 to $39.99. Oh, and by the way, that's the average market price. That is the average market price for about a half-pound bag of protein. And as I've gotten older, I think I've started to realize that's what network marketing really is. It is an association of millionaires who are just manipulating the middle class, manipulating common people, because common people don't realize how much money you should actually be making for selling something like a protein canister or some sort of BCAAs or creatine, or even merchandise like a t-shirt with anything on there. Guys, you shouldn't be making $1 or $2. You should be making a good amount of money, like $5 or $10 or $15 or $20, especially for supplement sales. Supplements are actually slightly more expensive than you guys think they would be. But anyways, regardless, I just wanted to make this video because as I start another online company of supplement sales, I have a website which sells supplements. I am starting to realize that literally just one sale is over 40 sales that you could ever make in Herbalife, that you could ever make in any of these multi-level marketing health scams. And they're not a scam because what they're selling doesn't work. I'm sure the proprietary blends are efficient enough with protein synthesis. It's just the fact that they should be giving you more. Me, when I was 17, 18 years old, 19 years old, when I was making $1,000 a month, when I was making almost $2,000 a month in multi-level marketing, no. If I was selling my own, if I instead wholesale or went to an actual supplement distributor and actually just got my name on those protein bags and sold as many bags as I did when I was on college campuses, whenever I was just selling to the people that I knew in through my daily life, I would have made $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And by the way, it's actually cheaper. It's cheaper to do that. It's not just cheaper on the export sales. It's cheaper on the import purchase as well. It's just cheaper all around. And by the way, and this is what I would like to emphasize the most. I know I took a long time to get to this point, but I've done this. You guys may not believe this because you guys may not be in multi-level marketing or have been in sales for a long time, but I've done this, and I've done this to prove to my friends that it's not the brand, it's not the company that you're working for in multi-level marketing that is making those sales. It's you. It is your skill that is, if you're knocking on people's doors, if you're knocking on people's houses, and you're actually getting them to buy this BCAAs, this little slider bag of BCAAs, it is your skill that is making them buy that. Those older men, those grandmas, those little family of Girl Scouts with the soccer mom, they don't give a shit. They do not give a shit about your BCAAs. They bought that, whether you want to admit this or not. They bought that because you kind of pressured them into it. You made the sale and you closed it. And I've done this. If you are in an MLM or you're in network marketing of some kind, next time you walk up to a door, next time you're about to make a sale, instead of getting your Herbalife protein canisters of some kind, instead, I want you to buy just $40 of your own protein. And I want you to have your little bag, and I want you to bring it with you. And I want you to have one day where you sell Herbalife. And then I want you to have one day where you sell your own, whether it's protein, whether it's merch sales for something like, for a different MLM, whatever it is. I want you to make your own product that comes from the exact same distributor. It's the exact same product with a different label. And then I want you to have one day where you make 10 or 25 sales. And then I want you to try it with your own product. And once you make 25 sales with your wholesale product, and instead of making $29 a day, you go back to your house, you go back to your apartment, and you look down, and you realized you just made $134 in one day because you chose to sell your own product instead of a network marketing product, which in reality is just from a common distributor that anyone can facilitate that brand. You can make your own brand. And what I want you guys to realize is, I think you guys think that 75% of your sales or a huge amount of your sales is coming from the brand, when in reality, I would say it's not. You are the salesman. Whether you believe it or not, if you do this professionally, if you make $1,000 a month from going door to door in some network marketing, you already have the skills. You already have the skills to sell your own product. Just do it. Just make the exact same product you're selling for your network marketing business. Grab all those products, throw them out the fucking door, because you make 50 cents or $1 or a couple dollars for every sale that you make of those. But these 2 canisters of protein have almost the exact same proprietary blend. But this sale, you make almost $39.99 for every sale that you make. It's you. You are the person that has the skill to entice people, to persuade them that they need this product. It is not that brand, and it is not that association that is helping you make these sales. If you've already gotten to the point where you do this for a living, I think it's time to realize that network marketing is manipulation, and in reality, you just need to step up and create your own business. Because if you're already that good in sales, you can sell your own product. You can sell your own skill. You can sell your own service. And I've done this with my friends who are in network marketing. I've showed them that you can sell the exact same thing. And not only will you make almost the same amount of sales, I've seen people, I don't know if it's their enthusiasm or what, but they will go to a protein distributor, get bags of protein or their supplements, and they will actually sell more of their own brand than they will of Herbalife or any of these other network marketing, supplemental, multi-level marketing schemes. And that's what I want you guys to see. Network marketing has its place. I think multi-level marketing is for the start. It's for the start of people who are interested in finance, interested in offering their own skill, their own product or service. But I do think there becomes a point where you start to realize that it's your own intuition that's making these sales. It's not the brand. The brand doesn't have a damn thing to do with it. You are already, if you are making thousands of dollars from this, you are already a good enough salesman to sell your own product, and you will literally times your income by 2 or 3 times. And it's not this bullshit drop shipping, times your income by 2 or 3 times. No, it's these network marketers are giving you such a low profit margin per every sale. If you sell your own products, which will be empirically almost the exact same thing, you will in fact actually 2 to 3 times your income. And I know because I've done it, and I'm starting, and as I keep making more and more revenue and sales on the internet, I'm starting to become more and more content with the idea that network marketing really is just professional manipulation. That's what it is. It's just professional manipulation of the public. And if you don't think that now, stay a few years. Stay a few years in multi-level marketing, and you'll probably think about it then.